Okay, what's up, everyone? Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Make sure to go check out GoChamp, right? The link I'll put in the chat, as well as all my socials. But interesting markets right now, to say the least. We're going to continue doing these streams live every single day. I'm green right now on the $1,600 on those DAX shorts this morning. So that's my trade at the minute, and it's going pretty great. So yeah, I've got some pals coming out with FTMO, and I'm probably going to lock that account up. So I got about a 14k payout coming with FTMO, but yeah, still just knocking away at this GoChamp tournament. But yeah, we'll see if we can find anything. At the moment, I think I'm down on this one, but yeah, I haven't really paid too much attention to it at the minute. They're going live on the 1st of April, but yeah, markets are coming down low at the minute. Gold, everything starting to come down and roll off the highs there. So I'm going to try and just take a short scalp on these accounts to see if we can get the rollover on it as we speak at the minute. So we are seeing markets, which I spoke about on my stream earlier, markets rolling over off those previous days' highs. We had a massive spark to the high side on Trump tweeting. So go check out GoChamp. Go check out my socials as well, and then we'll see what we get in the session as well. I've taken some shorts here just to see if we can get a continued rollover, but things aren't looking too hot at the minute. Bitcoin's now back underneath 71k, rolling over off those highs. And so I'm not going to be taking any trades on my main accounts at the minute. If I do take any, which I got at the minute, I'm going to take it on this GoChamp account, see if we can just get some rollover shorts. But on my main accounts, I'm done for the day. I'm going to lock myself out there. I had some DAX shorts for a nice little winner. So yeah, I think at the minute where we're sitting at right now, we're at opening range low. Who's to say we can't actually come back down and move lower? DAX is also making its way down too. DAX actually, geez, that's like a 400-point move on the DAX. Markets are definitely moving, and it's super interesting to see. VIX is also trading higher above, where is it? Yeah, VIX is trading above 24 at the moment. So who's to say we can't actually roll over some more? So we're trying some on that, but the DAX shorts this morning, I had some really nice DAX shorts in the London session, just off the highs here. A nice simple read off those highs, and I got back down at or near these low of days. So I think I hit my take profit. So yeah, markets are very volatile right now. That's for sure. So that's been my one and done trade for the day so far. You got to be careful in this market. Size down appropriately, and yeah. Short under VWAP, markets are rolling over. Okay, this was my play. Are rolling over. Lower high, stop at half day. So that was my trade for the day so far. And just a very interesting price action at the moment. So I don't want to get caught in anything in this New York session on these main accounts. Let's go like this. No, let's go like that. Undo. Copy link. How's everyone going in the chat? Yeah, those that are watching. How's everyone going in the chat so far today? As I said, it's been very tricky price action. So as I said, we're trying some shorts on the NASDAQ on this GoChamp account. Go check them out, tournament-based account. We're trying some shorts here. On this account, I think this account for me ends at the end of the week. They're on beta mode at the moment. But it's been good to trade live with you guys and actually show you the platform. A lot of guys getting those nice little longs this morning, back off over here, up into the highs. So that was a nice play. I do think that other than that, I think yeah, it's these at these levels here and this volatility, I'm not going to be putting my main accounts at risk personally. How's everyone going in the chat here? I did make a post about my FTMO accounts, okay, as well. So we can go over that. I have I made a tweet about that too. My FTMO accounts that just one of my accounts I've made 15 grand on in the last month and a bit, 2 months, and I've got 3 of them. So just shows you what it can do with slow, steady, consistent progress each and every single day, right? You don't need to swing for home runs. Let's go like this. I'll get it up for you guys. I want to show you that account that I'm talking about. Okay, let's bring that up like this. So this is just one of my FTMO accounts that I've mentioned about. 14K in FTMO payouts coming across, 3 100K FTMO accounts in the next 10 days. Okay, so I'm eligible for the scaling plan soon on this account, and not trying to make 10% per payout cycle. You can see I've made 5%, 1.4%, 4.1, and now 4.2 on this specific account, and just continuing to stack them up. So one good trade at a time continues to just build the confidence on those accounts. Now these shorts down at this level is not ideal. I would have maybe wanted a deeper pullback and get short where we're sitting at right now, but we're trying them on this tournament-based account with GoChamp. So go check them out. The link is in the chat as always. And I'm live here every single day. I still need to schedule the next streams, but yeah, I will be live here rest of the week, 12 p.m. Eastern time, as well as on ASFX TV. I'm always live at the open on my YouTube and ASFX TV later on in the session. So make sure to come check me out every single day, right? Like this. Any questions in the chat right now? How's your guys' day going? So I wouldn't be surprised to see something like that then roll back over personally, but let's see what we do get. Cool. So still trading in week. Tesla and Nvidia here are rolled over off their highs. I mean, it's a pretty tricky market right now. That's why I'm saying, you know, my main accounts I've locked out on. But yeah, it is definitely a lot trickier market than we would ideally like, right? Like this. Perfect. We'll get the guys coming in. Normally they do join later on stream as well as we get going. But I think what I've been doing pretty well this week, this month or this year even, has just been stacking base hits, not looking for massive movers, just stacking one good trade at a time, right? Stacking one good trade at a time. I'll schedule the other live streams now for the rest of the week. By 12 Eastern time, I'm live on here as well as the open on my YouTube and then ASFX TV later on into the trading day. So make sure to hit the link in my bio. You guys can check that out. There's some courses in there for you guys too. So yeah, to have a look at, see our trade. So we're just watching price action right now. It does look like NQ could potentially roll over here. That's my thoughts right now. Okay. As I said, we've got Nvidia and Tesla rolling off of the highs. And yeah, it doesn't look particularly bullish where we're sitting at right now underneath key VWAPs as well. So we're trying some shorts, yeah. So yeah. YM actually as well pulling. We're still up, obviously green on the day, but YM also got a little bit more to go down towards the opening range lows. That would be interesting to see, obviously, if we do get there. As I say, go check out GoChamp. That's where I'm trading these accounts on at the minute. Okay, I'm trying some shorts over here. Bitcoin, what's actually Bitcoin doing as well? So Bitcoin having a little bit of pullback. I might actually look to take a short on Bitcoin too. Pretty easy to actually execute on this platform, I must say. So yeah, just got the schedule up so you guys can check that out on my channel, right? You guys should put the notifications on and you'll get them all there perfectly fine. Here we go. So Bitcoin's starting to rotate back down. So on this, you can actually only trade 2 macros. That's the max that you can trade on this. How's the day so far? Green. I'm trying some shorts on this GoChamp tournament-based account, but green on my main accounts, $1,600, and one on my FTMO accounts. So that's just on one, right? I've locked out some of the other accounts for payout. I don't want to put anything at risk in terms of the payout. I mean, it's 14 grand in payout. So yeah, we'll take that for sure. Perfect. All those streams should be scheduled now for the rest of the week. You guys can go check that up on my YouTube channel. Okay, should all be up for the rest of the week. There we go. Let's check that out. So got some live streams scheduled. Okay. And I am live with GoChamp as well. But yeah, lives are all scheduled. So I'm live right now, obviously, and then for the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And again, last week we had some great trades on the open streams. Later on in the afternoon, I do get wary of taking streams trades personally. It can be a little bit more tricky. But yeah, hello James, thanks for the streams. Yeah, 100%. I hope that you guys are learning from it and taking it in. But yeah, we're coming down quite nicely on this GoChamp account. So let's see if we can get some more rotation lower. We'll take some profits on the Bitcoin shorts. Let's see if we can get some rotation now on the NASDAQ and that. So that should do fairly well. Why I'm now coming down towards the opening range low, as I mentioned. NASDAQ as well. Looks like we do want to rotate lower too. Yeah, 100% rise. How's your guys' day been? So just that one trade on the DAX this morning for me. And I think at the moment, I'm in a position where I don't want to give back profits, right? I do want to obviously push, so that's why I'm trading one of the accounts. But I got a 14, now 15 grand payout locked in. I don't need to push unnecessarily. And that's literally from like last week of trading. So it's been going really, really well. Just stacking the base hits, not oversizing. If I take a loss first, I'm not getting myself in a mess, and then just stacking the wins up. And I think that's been helping me really, really nicely. Take one good trade at a time, you know. And then I'm trying things on this GoChamp account, this GoChamp free tournament based account. Yeah, New York session, say good morning and shows violence. Someone's commenting. Yeah, jeez. I mean, some of those moves on like some of those moves on the Nasdaq. I mean, this is like 1,000. It was 1,000 point move on the DAX, 1,600, but it was like from the lows 900 point move on the Nasdaq. What do you mean by base hit? Sorry, new to this. So not trying to get massive runners where I'll go for 4R. I'm going for nice quick scalp gain. So if I'm in at a short, like I'm in at a long here, I'm taking it back up to the highs. I'm not expecting that to just continue ripping. And that's been helping in this type of market environment where we haven't been getting really extension lower. Let me know if that makes sense by base hit. Connor, I know you're in the chat here, but that's something that some of the guys I've worked with, we've been speaking about too. So as I said, like this, we're looking good. Yeah, we're rotating back down lower now. But as I said, like this year to date has been really, really good so far. I mean, I've got a 90% win rate and my day win percentage is 87. Average risk reward ratio of 0.42. So I'm not going for massive winners. I'm closing my trades in partial sometimes. But yeah, this month has been fantastic so far. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days left, and I'm up 40 grand. So, you know, compared to last month where I only traded one of my funded accounts, I went back to full size now, and it's been really, 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 really good. I think this month we'll do like over 25K in prop firm payouts, which is obviously fantastic. So, what's up, Bobby? Yeah, not taking out, even if it's not 1 to. I agree. Yeah, agree, Connor, 100%. Can always get back and you get locked onto price saying it has to hit the top. Exactly. I think that's something that I've done well is like, I'm not like, oh, well, price needs to go up to this level. I'm like, well, I'm up, I'm green. Let me just take it and I can always get back in. Oh, I'm up $400. I was risking 1,000. Cool. I'll take the $400 and then always look to get back in. Just give me a second. So I think that's been doing me pretty well. You know, like if I'm in a trade and I risked 1,000 or 500, and I'm up 250, I'm not like, well, it needs to go lower or higher. On average, how many trades per day? I take between 1 and 3. 1 and 3 is not typically what I take. When that long I took much earlier at the 25, I ended up taking it off for 3.5 just because of the PA, and sure enough, 15 minutes later, shot up. Yeah, that's always going to happen. That is always going to happen in trading. You take profits, you're like, I'm being decent, well disciplined today. Let me take some profits. It's a bit choppy, some heavy news coming in, and then all of a sudden, boom, rips. So yeah, here we go. So we're getting this rollover on the indexes, and Connor, now we're just chatting now. I mean, it's no surprise that that we are coming lower for sure. I mean, it's who's to say we can't come down? We're underneath VWAPs. You got to read price for what it is at the minute. And here comes ES, here comes NQ. Yes, now trading underneath opening range low. Cool. So this let's go to view my day. This account's looking pretty nice now on those shorts. Yeah, I've just been trying to play a little bit more aggressively on it, that's for sure. But yeah, locked out of my main FTMO accounts for today, so I'm not trading any of those, right? Do you trade futures prop firms to any recommendation? So I trade with FTMO. There are some futures prop firms that allow South Africans. Okay. Almost Biden's markets, easy and predictable. Yeah, Trump's all can be all over the place. So there are some futures prop firms that allow South Africans. Okay. You can try GoChamp, that's for sure. Yeah, we actually selling off pretty hard. Yeah. You can also, so you can go check out Top One Futures. I've traded with them. I personally have just stuck to FTMO my own accounts right now, but you can check out FTMO Top One Futures as well. I'm going to close this NQ trade. We're melting right now at the minute, so we'll close that. So nice little winner there on stream. So it'll put me up quite nicely. But yeah, other than that, I've just been trading FTMO. Wow, we are really selling off here at the minute. See, kind of what you're talking about has come true. On a long-term story, do you think the bear market is done? Your guess is as good as mine. I'll just trade what's in front of me. I would like to say we bounce from here, but it's going to be interesting. We'll be sitting at the daily time frame on ES and NQ. I struggle to hold trades, but I keep going in and out for quick buy. Any advice, or is it fine? Hey, it's fine, Rice. That works for me, bro. Like, see profit, take profit. I don't think you need to be unhappy with that. I actually think scalping is one of the fastest ways to get rid of like emotion and tilt, because if you're acting in the moment, oh shit, this is going against me, and you get out of it, it's super easy like that, right? Whereas you're trying to hold for a runner that sometimes isn't there. So if it works for you, continue doing that. The only thing I did say earlier on my stream is, as long as your average winning day is similar to your average losing day, you don't want an average winning day of $100 and your average losing day of $500. That's going to knock you back, So yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would work if that's a problem. That's definitely something that you need to sort out for sure. Yeah, so we're still moving lower here. We're going to close this. Oops, I don't want to download that to Excel. Sorry. Let's go like this. Just show me on screen. I don't want to download that. Downloads. Let's just get that there. I don't want to download. Delete. There we go. Sorry, give me a second. There we go. So I'm going to close this trade over here, $140, just taking the quick little scalps back down on ES and NQ. So yeah, I'm up 400 on a 25K profit, hoping to get all the way. There we go. Yeah, we are really melting over here. And you can see in the video, Google's actually gone red on the day right now. There we go. Google gone red on the day. This was an interesting one. SMCI is now up 4%, but we dropped on the close. Yes, on Friday's close, it actually dropped like 30%. Pretty crazy stuff. One of my friends works for this company. Yeah, 38, 40%. And he told me to buy. So I'm holding some of their stock. I'm not in massive though, so. But yeah, interesting to see we are rolling over quite hectically right now. Yeah, so far I've got one losing day of 70 and 3 winning days. There you go. That's what I meant. Yes, right. So like, you don't want your average winning day to be $100 and your average losing day to be, $300. Then it takes you 3 average days to get back, Yeah, I mean, just thinking. Yeah, I appreciate it, Raz. 100%, bro. I hope these streams help, bro. I hope these streams help. So there we go. New New York session low right now on ES and NQ. Even the DAX rolling over quite aggressively. Yeah, the DAX from those highs back down here is down 400, almost 500 points. Interesting. I'm sure there's some guys getting kicked, unfortunately. Yeah, markets for sure. So there you go. There's just a 100 point move just from the highs there. Just from that little bit of retracement down there, there's a 130 point move on the NQ. You have to reduce your size in these type of markets. What's up? Good to have you guys on. So we caught these nice shorts on NASDAQ and ES. And I think it was a good exit. Yeah, order flow. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't use order flow on my side, but I do know a few traders that do use it. Connor, how did you end up going today? Raz, how did you go as well? Yeah, gold's been moving. That's for sure. Let's see gold. Gold was actually down quite aggressively, and then now we're back down 4%. We're down like 9%, and then right now that's been a 6% rally off the lows here. It's been crazy market movements. And as I said, yeah, I've just made a reel on this. You have to protect capital in these times. You have to protect capital. You break low of day, different story. Yeah, agreed. I mean, we're still quite far from low of day, like the previous day's lows. But low of day now, we are the current New York session low of day. We did just break for a new low, that's for sure. Green like the longs of this level. Yeah, potentially. I think it's just a tougher trade, kind of like back up towards the VWAP. But I definitely see what you're saying. Maybe something where we get back inside and above that daily VWAP, and then like that. That could be something that, yeah, break low of day. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm with you. Yeah, bullish off overnight. Correct. Yeah, be right back. 100% Ross. Take it easy. So, like, as I said, like what's been working for me so far has just been taking quick little scalps in the market. Okay, not trying to hold for home runs or winners or think this trade's going to make me a next, $10,000. I've just been taking my snag and piece of the market, and I think that's been treating me very, very, very well. Okay, and I think for most people, as I said, like traders, what's the worst thing for me to happen in a trade? This gets me on tilt is when I'm in a trade. I risked $1,000. I got up 500 or 600, and then it comes back to break even, and then I have to close for a loss. That sets me on tilt. You have to find what sets you on tilt and work around that. So personally, for me, as I said, what helped me is taking quick bite-sized chunks out of the market. Yeah, we can see ES and NQ now as well. Yeah, ES and NQ. Yeah, ES trading now underneath overnight. So yeah, overnight VWAP. And Bitcoin actually bouncing again from that level. Let's see if we can take a long here on Bitcoin back up. Let's see. There we go. See if we can take it back up to these highs, like at 590. There we go. So there we go. We'll close our 150 there. See what I'm saying? Like that type of scalping trades. It's simple. It works for me, right? That's exactly like the type of trades I've been taking. Boom, quick in and out like that. Works very, very well for me personally. Let's see these leaderboards at the moment. Some of these guys are crushing it. So I'm down on this account, but this is a free tournament-based account that I've been more aggressive on. But you see that little scalp on Bitcoin? That's exactly like the type of stuff that I've been trading. Not always obviously that quick, but you get the point. FTMO have actually just sent a new email coming out with changes to rules. So I just need to make sure that I'll take these payouts. I said it's only after your next payout, which is interesting. But we'll definitely check that out. I've always enjoyed it. Interesting. There's been some, it's also great, some financial juice up here too. There has been some breaking news that could have maybe caused that short. Yeah, it's just breaking news all over the place right now. Yeah, so as I said, just a quick little scalp like that. That's what's been working for me personally. And I think once you find what works for you, you can you just lock into that. And that's what's been helping me stack these green days, right? I'm not looking to make $1 million in one day. I'm just looking to stack green days up. That's what I've been doing. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 now in a row. Yeah, 13, you can see. 13 green days in a row. And that's been helping me personally. Cool. So make sure to go check out GoChamp. I'll put the link in the chat again, those free competition-based accounts. I'll be live here with them as the sponsor for the next foreseeable future. They're great guys, great platforms, especially for newer traders as well. There's a learning center in there. And I think great, especially, as I said, for newer traders that are just getting into it. Cool. So I know some of the guys were looking for some longs off of this level. It's going to be interesting. If you are green on the day as well, I think another massive one that ticks me off was being green on the day and then giving it back. That's a massive one that ticks me off as well, and I hate it. It's you've done the good work, you've got green, and then you try and overtrade, and it's like, the more that you put yourself out in the market, the more you can actually lose. So that's been one of the biggest ones for me, is like not trading too late in the session, personally. You know, interesting. They're listing some new stocks on FTMO as well. AMD, MSTR, Snow, QCOM, Palantir. Nice. So you can trade those stocks as well. Love it. I was green on day and then gave it back, trying along for opening lesson note. Yeah, there we go. Email from support took my minimum rollover. Yeah, exactly that. Did you receive an email from support to my minimum rollover amount? Yeah, I did receive that. So you probably have to have a minimum rollover amount in the account after each payout. They haven't said what amount it is, but very interesting. But I got that 14K payout, so it's coming after those payouts are due. So yeah, that will be an interesting one. I did get that email. I've asked ChatGPT what it means, but yeah, I did get that. We are updating our frequently asked questions. A minimum rollover amount. You are aligning this document with the FTMO challenge terms, provision rating, risk management, potential future changes to the services. Yeah, I mean FTMO are the gold standard. I've never had any issues with them, so yeah, I just got to adapt. The new contract I have to sign, there'll be changes coming. Yeah, I was just wondering if it was. No, everyone got it. Everyone got it. Yeah, I have to sign. There'll be changes coming into effect from March 30th. No, yeah, we all got it. I think it's just for everyone. They're probably saying you have to have a minimum in the amount before, like, you can keep a rollover amount. Like if you want to withdraw the full amount or you want to keep a minimum amount in there, you probably have to keep like a 1% of the account balance in there or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. We can't, as I said, we can't control what you can. That's the thing, the massive thing in trading. You can't control what Trump tweets. You can't control the markets. You can't control where they'll go. You can just control the trades that you take and the risk that you take. That's it. No, and you and I are eligible next month for Scale Up. Exactly. How is your experience with Top One? I want to try them out. They've been great. Top One are fantastic. I've never had any issues with them. So, yeah. There we go. So NQ bouncing a little bit from those highs, from the lows back up towards opening range low. But yeah, control what you can. That's what the biggest thing I would say. Yeah, so they're basically saying they reward consistent traders, not guys that are trying to game the system. That's what ChatGPT is kind of telling me. So nothing really to do outside at the minute. USD moved 1,600 points in one candle today. Very scary. Yeah, it did. It's yeah, it did. Yeah, 1,600 points in 10 minutes. My goodness, that's wild. That is absolutely crazy. So from a longer term perspective on NASDAQ and ES, I'm kind of seeing something like this potentially happening where we're coming off of previous week's lows. I could see something happen like this where we got the pullback now, and now I'll move back up into these highs. 25K has been a big psych level on resistance and psychological level on the on the NASDAQ. So that's something I'm looking at. Back up into those highs. But yeah, great. You can go check out all the prop firms that I recommend and brokers that I recommend all over here, right? And then also go check out GoChamp, as I mentioned. But everything that I recommend is on the link in my bio and on that QR code on stream at the minute. So you can go check that out. Everything that I use and recommend, I only recommend companies that I've actually used, right? So we are bouncing here. ES is also bouncing. Let's see if we can actually take a quick scalp on this as well. Back up on this account. Let's see. Oh, Bitcoin's starting to roll. Let's buy 2 year on Bitcoin. Let's buy some year on ES and NASDAQ as well. I think these longs back off this level is pretty nice, personally. It does affect us. What are you talking about? No, that email will affect us. It will affect everyone, not only us. It will affect everyone. You probably have to. We'll see when the new updated terms come out. I think when you have a new payout, they'll probably send you over a new contract to sign, and it'll be in that contract about minimum rollover amount. You might have to leave like, I don't know, like 1,000, whatever it is, like $500 in or $200 in as a minimum rollover amount. I'm assuming. I don't know. We'll have to see what it comes out of it. It will definitely affect everyone though. So there'll probably be a minimum amount, that rollover amount that you have to leave in the account when taking a payout. So we're trying some longs here off these levels. It's been like yo-yo markets. Let's see what gold is actually. Let's see what gold's actually doing. Gold as well. Let's try a long here on gold too. Let's see. Off these lows. I like it's making high lows. Gold's been moving up since there. So we'll see if we can catch a little bit of a move to the high side. The DAX is actually nice bottoming out here where we actually did pull back after that news too. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so again, just control what you can. Let's see what comes out of it, but let's control what we can. There you go. So picking up some momentum to the high side now. But yeah, I'll be on stream again at the open almost every single day, actually. So make sure to check out my YouTube. Go check out. Yeah, so close that out. There you go. So we'll close out for win. So nice. We've actually had a solid day on this. So close that out. Nice quick scalp on gold. This continues going high. That's cool. But we're trying some longs here. on the indexes as well. Picking up quite nice, NASDAQ now into the 420s. See how this goes. Thought I'd close that gold, but let's see. There we go. There, that's how you close it. Sorry, was lagging a bit. Cool. So we're trying some longs on the indexes, as I said, off these bottoms here on that GoChamp account. But again, I've locked myself out from my main accounts today. Just gonna keep it steady, take one good trade at a time, and continue to take payouts with the FTMO. That's the goal, right? Once you get over the line, you don't want to be giving back profits unnecessarily. Cool, guys. So otherwise, any other questions in the chat? Any other questions in the chat? Crazy markets, that's for sure. Yo-yo markets, up and down, up and down. When is the next live? Tomorrow at the Open. Sorry, I'm not live tomorrow at the Open. Tomorrow at 12 Eastern time. I'm live almost every single day at the Open and at 12 Eastern time. And then ASFX TV, I'm live at 1 p.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So live on YouTube every single day, as well as Monday, Wednesday, Friday on ASFX TV. ASFX TV is where you can check out courses. I've got a psychology course that's going to come out there too. But over there, you can hit the link in my bio, use the code FIRST for a free month. That's where the courses and ASFX TV is. Some other guys are live there at the Open, also on the team. And then I'm live 1 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on my YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Link is in the chat over there. I'll put it there. It's at the top there, right? Yeah, perfect. Good to have you on. So we're getting this nice bounce here. As I said, I think we could see some momentum higher here. I'm locked out of my main accounts. I'm trying the longs on this GoChamp account, tournament-based account. So go check the tournament out too. And then, yeah, I'm just going to continue grafting, taking payouts with FTMO. So it's been working for me. So we'll continue operating, right? Gold still just feels like we want a bit higher. So let's see if we can get another position on gold going there. What's Bitcoin doing? Yeah, Bitcoin's taking a little bit of a dive right now. But yeah, perfect, guys. I've got to be on with family in a bit. We'll, as I said, live every single day here with GoChamp, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And then, yeah, just stay tuned on my YouTube channel. I go live every single day. So, I'm always, I love it for accountability purposes, showing you my wins, showing you my losses, showing you what's working for me. And hopefully that helps you guys make money too, right? This game's hard enough. It's good to always interact with other traders and see where they're actually heading and what's doing well for them. So, yeah. Perfect. So go check out GoChamp. Let's go for $1 million funding with FT. Yeah, you got to get the scaling plan, right? So 100%. 100%. Cool. So have a good one, guys. We'll see you all on. I'll probably on ASFX TV now in the next 5 minutes. You can get the link in the chat there, and then I'll be live with GoChamp tomorrow. But just stay tuned on my socials on YouTube and ASFX TV. That's where I'm live every single day. So go check out GoChamp. Links over here, and then we'll see you guys all live in the next 5 minutes on ASFX TV. Perfect, guys. Have a good one. Cheers.